Everyone, this is HunMoc and welcome for today's video, and this is the first video for this week's project, and this is the basic layout. I'm gonna show you the progress so far, and those who are new, I always do two different prototypes. It's first of all is the basic, then in the end of the week I will present you the advanced one. I have to start somewhere, and I think this is the right way, which was in my head and my idea, and it's going to be pretty cool. So, like always, we're going to have a little close-up where I see we can make a little more improvement, and it's going to be totally awesome. So, why wait? Let's check out and see how far this project has gone. So, let's get started. Okay, let's have a little close up to see how and where this project will go. I had a thought to have just a taxi stand, and everything surrounding it. It would be only the taxi stand. But what I see as I started to build, there are more things that you can add. But unfortunately, I have my restrictions, and why? Those who have followed this channel know that I don't really want to have bigger, because it's more challenging to have a restriction for the size of the layout. And 32 by 32, it's come from the modular, where you only have a restricted place to build something really, really cool. And that's why I always challenge me for each week's project to have smaller and add as much as possible, so it turned out to be really good and very detailed layout in a small place. And believe me when I say it's sometimes really, really challenging to find. You always want to build something more, but so it's not get too much. And it's a balance that sometimes get over it on the other side. But what I have done is that to have, I think this will be the taxi stand. I will add something more here, maybe write taxi with tiles just right over here. And here is the main road. You have to imagine it, but here is the main road. And when I started to build this project, I found that it would be really awesome to add more like transit or public transport. And that's why I also added this bus stop. It's pretty basic, but I'm gonna change the roof either to glass or something else, and also add windows on the side and a more detailed bench. I think something with different colors, because this is brown. I like the brown color, but to add more color to the whole place. And also I added on this side the rails, and this is for maybe like a subway or some train or something like that, to lift it up, because I like the combination to have also a taxi stand, a bus stop, and also this railway. I think it's gonna lift up the whole project. I have also put it in the little destination sign. You can see a little just right away. It's for the bus stop. I need to find something to have it also for the train. And if we're spinning around, you can see it, I level it up a little bit, because I really enjoy to build different levels and add the stairs just right over here. I can show you just right over there. There are two straight. I maybe gonna remove in the middle, because when I started I started with the taxis, but when I started to build it up, I imagined that I could add something here in the middle. Maybe a pretzel shop or something, like a little shop, like a pretzel shop as I mentioned, but also there is like a fast food or a newsstand or something to give it a little more detail and a little more realistic to the train station and also for the bus stop, because usually downtown when you are taking the public transport or somewhere, you always have like small shop, and I think it would be pretty good to have it on this in the middle. And remove the bushes maybe, but I thought it looked good for the basic layout to have some bushes or something green, because it lift up the whole building. And this is the small like street lights. It's pretty simple to build them. I use you can see it close up. It's pretty simple to build them, and it looks really good. And it's not a lot of pieces you need it. And I use a tile with a little stud on it, so it stay on the same place. And it lift up everything in the hole to have like two more. But there is another technique which I gonna add on this particular project. And you're going to see it in a couple of days when I present it. And I think it's going to lift up. Not so much retro, maybe something more modern. I don't know yet. It always depends how this layout will turn out. The benches, I have old technique which I use. It's going to be pretty cool to add some more benches, and maybe add some roof over here where the trains stops, and also maybe start the roof over here to have something that protect from the rain and the weather. And gonna put some focus on the rail. So I think I'm gonna add something pretty cool, like a small tram or something like that also. So give it an extra, so it give you a more detailed downtown transit zone or something like that. But I'm gonna make a more detailed and more advanced version of this layout. So I think it's gonna be a pretty cool layout in the end. But I have too much ideas. You can hear that I have too much ideas, but too little room to build everything. So I need to choose and prioritize which one I'm gonna build it. But definitely a little cool shop and something like a train, and so it's gonna be a train. Unfortunately, there is no room for an extra bus, because buses is pretty cool. Maybe gonna build that in the future for the next project. I don't really know yet, but I really enjoy to build the buses, and I have a couple of ideas. Not like I had the church, which had like a tourist bus, more like a city bus for the public transport. Maybe gonna build a project from that one also. But unfortunately, Lego haven't released one. It was a couple of years ago they had one, but it was more like a big set where it contains and a bus. But it would be really awesome to have just like a bus stop and a bus. I hope Lego will release one of those sets, because that one I really could build a project for. Anyway, so here is the first layout. I hope you like where these projects have started, and the journey gonna be pretty cool. And this is the thought, to have the yellow taxi cab just right over here, like this, and to have like the minifigure, the traveler, that will be here. I'm gonna also like always, I'm gonna add some extra minifigures to have it a little more crowded. And especially on this particular project, I think I will add at least like 10 more minifigures, so it give a little more life to it. So, And this is where we have started, and from here it can only be better. So let's head back. And then we are back. I hope you like the results so far and like my idea and where this project is heading. And I'm gonna put a couple of more things, and one of those I don't really know. Is it if it's gonna be like a pretzel shop or a newsstand or a fast food, something else? There is gonna be something extra. And also, I'm gonna put extra surprise, extra thing here, which I'm not comfortable with, and I will present it for you in a couple of days. In this end of this week, usually on Saturday and Sunday, it depends, I will present the final layout, which gonna be the advanced mode. And if you like my videos and like what I do, give it a like. And to guarantee that you doesn't miss this final and advanced layout, hit the subscribe button, and also for the future, because this channel, every week I present a new project. So I will see you in a couple of days. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye bye.